The 2026 GMC Sierra Denali arrives at a time when full-size pickup trucks are facing increasing scrutiny over efficiency, technology integration, and durability. Development of the updated Sierra Denali has followed a relatively steady timeline, with GMC choosing refinement over radical reinvention. Rather than a clean-sheet redesign, the 2026 model represents a continuation of the current generation, with targeted updates based on market feedback. This approach reflects the reality that buyers in this segment prioritize proven hardware and predictable ownership over experimental changes. GMC is expected to formally position the 2026 Sierra Denali as a mid-cycle evolution rather than a full generational shift. Launch timing is aligned with the broader General Motors truck strategy, ensuring supply stability and minimized production disruption. Any perceived delays largely stem from supply chain normalization and the need to synchronize powertrain compliance across regions. From an industry perspective, the pacing appears intentional and risk-averse rather than reactive. Pricing expectations for the 2026 GMC Sierra Denali suggest a modest increase over the outgoing model year. In the United States, the Sierra Denali is likely to start in the mid-$70,000 range before options. Higher trims, such as Denali Ultimate, are expected to push pricing closer to the upper $80,000 bracket. International markets typically see higher pricing due to import duties, homologation costs, and limited volume. In markets like the Middle East and parts of Asia, the Sierra Denali remains a premium lifestyle vehicle rather than a work-focused tool. From a value standpoint, the Denali trim emphasizes material quality, technology, and powertrain availability over base affordability. This positions the Sierra Denali against other luxury-oriented pickups rather than mainstream fleet trucks. The pricing strategy reflects GMC's intention to preserve exclusivity within the Sierra lineup. GMC as a brand has long leaned into a reputation for professional-grade durability and conservative engineering. The Denali sub-brand, introduced in the late 1990s, added a premium layer to that foundation. Over time, Denali has become synonymous with upscale interiors and restrained exterior enhancements rather than overt luxury branding. The 2026 Sierra Denali continues this philosophy by prioritizing perceived quality and functional sophistication. Reliability remains a central expectation, particularly among buyers who use their trucks for towing or long-distance travel. GMC's historical emphasis on mechanical longevity plays a role in maintaining resale value. This model fits squarely within that legacy by avoiding unnecessary complexity in critical systems. For returning owners, the Sierra Denali feels familiar in both philosophy and execution. The 2026 GMC Sierra Denali continues to ride on General Motors' T1 platform. This body-on-frame architecture underpins several full-size trucks and SUVs across the GM portfolio. The platform's importance lies in its balance of rigidity, modularity, and real-world serviceability. High-strength steel usage contributes to towing stability and crash performance. At the same time, aluminum components in the doors and hood help manage overall weight. For owners, this translates to predictable handling characteristics under load. The platform also allows GMC to integrate advanced driver assistance without compromising structural integrity. From an engineering standpoint, it remains one of the most mature truck architectures in production. Exterior design changes for the 2026 Sierra Denali are expected to be evolutionary. The overall proportions remain upright and squared, emphasizing capability rather than aerodynamic experimentation. A revised grille treatment and subtle lighting updates help distinguish the new model year. Chrome usage is restrained but deliberate, maintaining Denali's visual identity. Body surfacing remains clean, with minimal character lines beyond functional creases. Wheel designs are expected to be updated, with sizes likely ranging from 20 to 22 inches. The design communicates presence without excessive ornamentation. This aligns with GMC's broader design language across its premium offerings. In terms of size, the 2026 Sierra Denali remains firmly within the full-size pickup category. Crew cab configurations dominate demand and are expected to remain the focus. Overall length, width, and wheelbase figures are largely unchanged from the previous model year. This places the Sierra Denali in direct competition with the Ford F-150 Platinum and Ram 1500 Limited. Interior space continues to be a strong point, particularly rear seat legroom. Bed lengths vary by configuration, offering flexibility for different use cases. Compared to midsize pickups, the Sierra Denali prioritizes volume and presence. Its dimensions reflect the expectations of North American buyers. Powertrain options for the 2026 GMC Sierra Denali are expected to carry over with minor calibrations. The standard gasoline V8 remains a key offering, delivering strong towing capability. A turbocharged six-cylinder option continues to serve buyers seeking balance between power and efficiency. The Duramax diesel remains available, particularly attractive for long-distance towing. Transmission duties are handled by a 10-speed automatic across most configurations. This gearbox has proven effective in managing torque delivery under varying loads. Market-specific availability may vary due to emissions regulations. GMC's strategy emphasizes choice rather than forcing a single powertrain direction. Efficiency considerations are increasingly important even in the full-size truck segment. While a dedicated hybrid Sierra Denali has not been confirmed, mild efficiency improvements are expected. Software updates and aerodynamic tweaks contribute incremental gains. Diesel options continue to serve as the efficiency-oriented choice for certain buyers. Regulatory pressures influence calibration choices, particularly outside North America. GMC appears focused on meeting requirements without fundamentally altering the truck's character. This pragmatic approach aligns with the expectations of its core audience. Electrification remains a parallel strategy rather than replacement. Within GMC's global lineup, the 2026 Sierra Denali occupies a defined role. It represents the upper end of traditional internal combustion pickup offerings. Buyers are typically those who want comfort and capability in equal measure. The Sierra Denali is less about image and more about long-term usability. It suits owners who tow regularly but still expect refinement. As GMC expands its electric portfolio, the Sierra Denali remains a bridge between eras. In that context, the 2026 model feels like a continuation rather than a departure.